Wish we could have brought that to you, but due to copyright laws, we cannot produce any music of any kind, and it was absolutely great. Again, the Westby students and current students and alumni performing the national anthem. Westby and Viroqua, Dan, 2-2. Viroqua coming off a close one against Arcadia last week. Westby, and you were at that ball game, I believe. I kind of took it on the chin against West Salem.
Yeah, they did. I ended up not attending. I have no insight to offer on that game, but it sounded like a West Salem from start to finish. But Westby needs to bounce back, and
yeah, absolutely, and they have that capability. They have some guys on their team that can really ignite the crowd. One of them being Anders Stackstone and the wideout, and of course Devin Brown having a nice season at the fullback slot. Up over or close to 300 yards rushing so far, and right behind him is a tailback, not very big guy in Jaden Geyer, but he runs hard, and he has also racked up the yards. Offensively for Westby, you'll have Benson McDowell, number one, the quarterback, and Dan, he's been impressive his first couple of years out. Like the way he operates in the pocket, keeps his eyes downfield. He'll have Nick Elicius behind him, and Tanner Schwem behind him as well.
Yeah, some experience back there. I know they've been young for a couple of years. Can't really say that anymore for the most part, especially in their skill positions. Yeah, and McDowell, I remember watching games the last few years. If he had time in the pocket, he was able to do something. But the young football team that they were at the time, that didn't always happen. And I expect a dogfight today. This is obviously a rivalry game. Westby's homecoming. I'm sure Viroqua would like nothing more to come in here and knock them off on their home field.
Absolutely. It'll be kind of like one of these big boxing matches. I'm not expecting a lot of jab. I'm expecting a roundhouse after roundhouse, and maybe a haymaker in between there too. So Viroqua will be kicking the ball off again. This is Coulee Conference action. Westby against Viroqua. I'm Dave Gluck along with Dan Grass with Western Wisconsin Video Productions. Ken Manning, he's down, I believe, in Brookwood. They're homecoming tonight. And Cash, and I think they're home for homecomings as well tonight. So all kinds of homecomings taking place. All that available on Twitch TV. So we're underway as Hoyam lets it fly, and it's going to go into the hands and drop by Stackstone. Here comes the coverage, but he's got some speed. Checks off one guy, but not the second and third as he goes down at about the 19. They're going to mark it right on the 20 to get things going. Viroqua getting down the field quickly. Just that little bobble gives them a little extra time to get down there.
Right.
Anders is pretty shifty. Last time we were here, a lot of quick throws to him to the sideline. And if you're one-on-one with him defensively, that is a huge task.
Right. Well, and Viroqua maybe kind of sending a message here. Last game we did against Blacker, they wanted nothing to do with kicking to him.
No, they did not.
And Viroqua kicked it right at him and said, all right, we're not afraid.
Out of the eye, here comes Geyer off the left side. Over there on the left side of that Westby offense is 72 and Ryan Birkeland. Happy birthday to Ryan. And 78 and Tanner Hagan. Ben Rathel doing this work at the center. Right side guard, Nate Friedland, and right tackle, Grady Evenson. These guys have done a nice job so far this year. A couple new starters in there. So now send Birkeland up to the top, and looks like 34 now on the field in Reed Barstead. Wide to the right, split eye, handoff, left side again, and just getting a couple is Stackstone. That'll bring up third and about 2. Defensively up front for Viroqua, Hoyam was on the left side, Carter Holmes and Matthew Weston in the inside of that defensive line, and Caden Sullivan out on the right edge of the front 4. 3rd and 2 and handoff, and it is going to be close. I don't think he broke that line, the 30-yard line.
I don't think he did either. Yeah, they're going to mark him. It looks like, according to the near official there, just about a foot short.
And somebody's down, and they're in a little bit of trouble. There's Ben Rathel standing there. That's not good news that he's down, but it's good news that your center is still there at least.
Right.
So Brown out last week against West Salem, and he'll come off now.
He's not putting any weight on really either leg.
So it looks like it'll be 4th down. Torkelson, the sophomore quarterback, Maddox, he's in there. It looks like they're going to go ahead and...
This is kind of a big decision early in the game, huh, Dave? Field position is not...
Maybe try to get him to jump, or, yeah, it's... You don't need a big stop, but Viroqua wants a big stop here, and let's see what Westby's going to do. 4th and short, and they're going to go. Second back throw. Oh, boy, did he drop the ball? He went down anyway, and nowhere near the first down.
Yep. And big stop early in Viroqua, for Viroqua.
So the gamble at 4th and about 2 feet came up about a yard short. And it'll be 1st down. Viroqua, they're led by Benson McDowell, the quarterback. Again, behind him at fullback is Nick Elicious. Halfback Tanner Schwem. The Z-back is Caden Sullivan. They'll also run Isaac Pratt and Hayden Burkhardt. So working out of a pistol, they'll bring a guy in motion, flag goes up, and let's see what's going on here early. Looks like Viroqua's going to be backing up. Not the way you want to start it.
No, definitely not. That's kind of a break for Westby there.
At center for Viroqua is Ryan Kowalczyk. Left tackle Hudson running.
Was it a motion penalty, a false start, or a delay game, or what?
Didn't even catch what it was.
I didn't either.
So again, working out of the pistol, he'll bring Sullivan in motion, and now he'll option to the left side. He's going to keep it as Benson. A little shifty running, pick up about maybe 4. It seemed like he got about 10. Well, he actually started 5 back, wasn't he? He got 9. I forgot they're back. So it was as impressive as I thought it was. Well, I'll get my bearings straight here pretty soon.
It's all right. They're going to give him 7 on the pickup. He's 2nd and 8 coming up here for, well, looking at the sticks there, maybe it's closer to 2nd and 7.
Looked like a pitch to the outside, but they went right up the middle with it. Number 7 and Nick Elicious. And he is close to a 1st down. Just looks like just short. Pickup of 7.
We're very early into this game, but both sides of the ball, Viroqua's front line seems to be up to the task tonight. 4 straight run stops against the Norsemen and positive yardage on 2 runs in a row.
Trips to the top. Now they're going to shift to the bottom. They'll leave a solo away on the far end, and they'll pitch it to the near side. And turning the corner is 14 in Pratt.
Out of bounds at about the 9, I think they're going to spot him.
And that's a pickup of 10 yards.
Viroqua looking very impressive here on this opening drive.
They're showing a lot of formations right now and kind of getting the defense to think about what's happening. I'm sure the coaches are talking things over very quickly upstairs. First and goal, ball inside the 10, sitting at the 9. Again, they'll work out of the pistol, and that's McDowell. They'll send Sullivan in motion. Inside handoff. And that time, down low, was 75 for the Westby defense, getting a hold of a leg, and that's Evan Berkland.
Got about 2 on that play, I think. Got down to about the 7-yard line. Be 2nd and goal coming up.
Dan, I'm working off a new score sheet, and it has me messed up pretty good here, so.
Oh, so are you telling me you need me to pay more attention?
No, not at all. I just have to pay attention to where I'm putting things down.
Fair enough.
It's almost kind of backwards what I'm used to. 2nd and 7, pitch to the right side, but he's got some blockers and one being Hoyman. Boy, there's a nice play out there by 24. I think that is Clayton Geyer. He shot in there. Looked like the old single leg takedown. And I'm not sure he got anything on that. 3rd and 5. So just about 3 maybe.
Yeah, I think he got a couple. Another big 3rd down. Feels like a big 3rd down to me anyway here. probably, I don't know Viroqua's kicking situation, but
yeah, I'm thinking it is 4 down.
I think it is too. I don't think Viroqua will have any reservations about maybe even if Westby's pinned back deep here if they don't skid it. So
again, McDowell will work out of that pistol. They're going to go inside flag, flies it. It's going to back somebody up here. Someone was on the wrong side of the line. We'll see what they say.
Yeah, let the play go there. I mean, that might be an now we're going to get a false start or a motion penalty. So that's going to make it 3rd and goal from the 10.
So Westby up front defensively, Berkland, Friedland, and Teach. Left to right.
Westby's actually going to decline this and make it 4th and 5 instead of 3rd and 10. Yeah, definitely some good reasons to do that.
Yep.
Viroqua's offense still on the field. They're going to go for it.
Gives McDowell less room, the receivers less room to operate from.
Right, and only one chance. Yeah,
that's right.
I agree.
7-minute mark, opening frame. Viroqua at the doorstep, looking left, throwing across, and
dropped.
He is taken down and dropped. The ball hit him right in the numbers.
There was a lot of traffic there. The defender came in front of the receiver, the best I could tell, and I think their feet kind of got tangled up, and I don't think the receiver was able to adjust in time to catch that ball.
And McDowell, he hummed it, didn't he?
He did. There was a lot on that ball.
So both teams able to turn back their opponent. Westby will take their second possession. We'll see who comes in for Brown, probably Barstead or Bagstead. Barstead.
Well, going to your boxing analogy, I think maybe we were off just a little bit. We're trading heavy jabs here early instead of haymakers.
Guy in motion, straight eye behind Torkelson. He's looking to throw. He's got a guy in the flat, and just a little bit outside and low. And you know what? That looked like the hook and ladder setup.
Yeah.
Geyer was coming around the outside unaccounted for, and that could have been a 95-yard haymaker.
That would have been something. The throw, and I'm not sure if this is what he's intending. There's a little bit of traffic back there. He threw that ball in the only spot. Sometimes if you throw that a little bit higher and it gets a little, then somebody can jump in front of that. But there's no way anybody was going to jump in front of that ball and intercept it. So maybe playing on a little bit of the safe side there.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. So now Torkelson, he'll work out of the pistol. Now a quick throw out to Stackstone. He's looking to find an edge, and out he got through, and that's all she's going to write. No one's going to catch him. Well, except for right here. Wow, what a run down by Isaac Pratt. That probably surprised everybody in the stadium, as Isaac Pratt, he showing some speed. And they're going to go for 90 yards on that play. There's that quick throw to the outside that we saw the first week. Yeah, apologize to Isaac Pratt. He tracked him down quickly.
Yeah, that's a lot of speed, and he had the perfect angle. And Westby's going to have to earn it here as their 1st and goal from the 5. 90 yards about exactly, huh, Dave?
Yeah. So 1st and goal now for Westby, and that just swings the momentum.
They're done jabbing apparently. That was a haymaker.
Now Geyer now he's got the offensive line working, and he is close to the goal line. He needed 5. He got 4.5 the way it looks. Brown doesn't look like he was hurt as bad as it looked. He's up and moving around, and something happened to him in the first week. Remember, he's back on the field now at football.
Well, there was a
shin or
quite a few players that had cramp issues. I remember in week 3, I guess it was.
But he was iced up, and he was out last week. Timeout Westby at the 5:59 mark, and he seems to be jogging okay too. So we will see. There we go.
We'll read some of our fine sponsors for you. We have American Family Insurance, the Miranda Wright Agency, along with Barge Chiropractic Clinic. That's Dr. Chris Neely, supporting your body's healing power, along with the Bank of Cash and Scott Wall, Friends Supporting Friends. And Carmen Fortune, and the New Directions real estate expert here in Westby. along with Cashton Building Supply, CBS Designs, Kevin Kirking and Courtney Coulee.
So here we go. Second and about 1. We're gonna anticipating kicking for the extra point. They're looking for the box, kicking box. Friedland in motion. He'll go right up the middle. They'll give it to Brown. He should be in there.
He's close. He's in.
He got clipped on right away,
official.
but he leaned forward.
Far side official giving the signal, and Westby to the early lead. Boy, what a turn of events.
Sure was. So it's a 5:56 mark. It's Westby. Brown 1 yard. And I'm going to think, what if they're going to go for it because of his leg? They're probably not going to want to kick it. He is their kicker.
Boy, I didn't think about that, Dave. Yeah, it's
that's what they look like they're going to do. Torkelson's going to go up under center. They have an offset right or offset I stacked to the right side. Roll to the right side. And a throw into the corner. And a 2-point conversion is good. A nice ball thrown out there by Torkelson. That's not a bad stat line. 3 passes, 2 completed for 92.
no.
8-0 Westby. Well, now we're going to have to see how Viroqua decides to respond on this. This is going to be a big series early in this game to see if they can at least get something pretty positive going down the field like they did that first drive.
Yeah, boy, I tell you, what a momentum shift. Viroqua looks like they were handling, just one series in, 8 plays into the ball game, but Viroqua looked like they were dominating the front line. Kind of getting what they want. That big penalty on 3rd and 5 on Viroqua. That was costly. That made it 4th and 5. They weren't able to execute it, and 2 plays later, Anders Stockton is galloping down the field for 90 yards.
Yeah, they didn't challenge that interior, that defense. They took it to the outside. So Freeland set the kickoff. This is Nate Freeland. And just shooting out here to the near side. Ooh, that's going to go out of bounds. That'll give Viroqua some decent possession to start field position.
I feel silly for asking, is Freeland the normal kickoff kicker, or does Brown do that too?
No,
Freeland is, okay.
Yeah. I'll get myself situated right for the last 2 minutes of the game, Dan, is what's going to happen here.
Well,
it could be an exciting 2 minutes of the game if this continues. So first down, and there's a blown play, and McDowell makes the best of it. He was looking to hand it off, and there was nobody there for him. No gain on the play. Second and 10. Give inside. That's 14 and Pratt. Mayo just got back to the line of scrimmage. So the inside of that defense for Westby.
That was a nice play by Friedland there. I don't know much about it, but he's really, I mean, he just was patient and slid off that block at the last minute and just pounced on the ball carrier, and no gain.
Yeah, he is really good up there at the nose guard. And of course, Gabe Friedland then sitting at the inside linebacker spot. He's another good one. Now 35 or 34 in Reed Barstead. He's inside linebacker. McDowell looking to throw, a little high. Whoa. Tell you what, not intended was Murdoch out here. Solomon Murdoch, he was just kind of standing up, and Anders couldn't get past him.
Right, he was almost like, he almost boxed him out from intercepting that ball.
That ball on target's a first down, but as it is, they'll punt. Looks like Hoyam stepping back to do those duties. Stackstone going back to receive. 4:25 mark. Westby looking to maintain some momentum. They're up 8-0. And a nice punt. That thing checked up in a hurry, didn't it? And it will be downed by Pratt. Well, defensively, for Viroqua, they got 5 guys, you mentioned it earlier, 5 guys deep, kind of looking for that passing game of Westby. Now they have something else to think about a little bit here. Is maybe they need to they'll see what they do with Pratt and Burkhardt on the far side, see if they bring them up. 42 and Fernando Hernandez now on the left side of this defense. Now out of the shotguns, Torkelson. He'll give a handoff straight up the middle. That's Brown, and he's turned right back. It'll be a gain of maybe 1. They're going to give him 1. And it'll be 2nd and 9.
If you remember in that Black River game, it seemed like they ran Brown the first couple of possessions right up the middle a few times, and it was kind of tough sledding, but it kind of wore down Black River Falls, and he had a ended up with a huge game, second half especially.
Now Stacks going up the middle, and just got tripped up enough by number 15 in Burkhardt. He'll take the ball from the 32. For about a 32-yard gain.
Anders comes off the sideline, a little bit of a limp, and he's gonna get looked at here. I think that might be a cramp situation again.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm surprised this early in the game that he's cramping, but especially after the last time he played, you think these guys would really be drinking the fluids. You got
to remember, he just ran 90 yards in one crack in the last possession and was out there on defense. And it's a little more muggy tonight than it was the last time. I think that makes a difference.
Birkland in motion, jump on the left side. That's Ryan Birkland. Reed Barstead getting the play from Coach Andy Holtz.
You say that, Dave. I had to stand up to move the camera on his run, and I almost pulled a hamstring just standing out of my chair. So
that can happen, right?
Yeah.
With many other things. Friedland goes to the top. Casey Wilbur now, number 8 at the bottom of the screen. Torkos, he's looking left, he's throwing left, and overthrows Gabe Friedland. Time will come, he'll be able to scan a little better. If you look to the right side, he had Wilbur, but they were looking left side the whole way. And they had a one-on-one out there, nothing wrong with that. Torkelson against West Salem, you got to figure that the nerves had to be in the butterflies crazy. And he did some nice things, stepping up in that pocket, buying himself a little bit more time. It'll all come as it's a big development year for him.
Yes, it is.
Just a sophomore. 2nd and 15 now. They'll give it to Geyer off the left side. He's slashing his way, spins around, taken down after 3.
A 3rd and 12 coming up here. It's probably They might take 2 cracks at this, too, to get the first down. They're kind of in that no man's land field position where it might be worthwhile to go for it on fourth.
So Brown and Barstead stacked up in the I. In the slot is Bjorklund. Wide is Wilbur. They're going to roll him to the right side. He's got some space in front of him. He's going to take off. And whoa, he is driven down. That's the kind of shot your coaches want to see you take, but next time he'll know to scamper to the right side and step out of bounds. That hit, I believe, applied by 57 and Anthony DePietro. Those are the plays that make the mothers cringe, right? Pickup of 6.
Yeah, I would guess.
Pickup of 6. Fourth and 8. Rolling right, throwing back. Quick jump inside by Geyer. That was just a great move. He will be short, but boy, he made a great effort. And it will be Viroqua football. Pickup of about 6.
Got a minute to go here in quarter number 1. Westby with an 8-0 lead. Viroqua has the football 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
McDowell, he's sitting back in the gun now. He's got 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Fake the handoff. Here comes the pressure. Screen set up and dropped. Read well, though. Ben Ratha was all over that play. Bring up 2nd and 10. Bonfire tonight, Dan. It was rained out last night for the Storm.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. That's what I didn't have. I thought that had limited the parking around the field there. Is over across the street by the old baseball field. And I ended up parking closer to my house than I did the field. I probably should have just walked. But
Sullivan in the top, Murdoch in the slot. We've got some movement up front. They're going to back up for Viroqua. Make this now a little longer. So 2nd and 15. Ball on the 22-yard line. McDowell looking down. He's going to float one. Oh, it's inside. That was a toss-up. And Nelson beating the side of his helmet thinking, I should have went after that one. But when you see number 7 in Delicious, he's a good-sized guy.
Yeah, he is.
He's coming full barrel down the sideline. You probably don't want to step into him. Now we have a penalty against Westby the way it looks, and that's a 10-yarder.
10-yard penalty. I'm trying to think of what I missed it completely.
They're not going to show us now either.
No. How many 10-yard penalties on the defense are there?
They have a holding they called.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a 5-yarder. Not in high school, apparently, huh? So you give it 10 yards but no automatic first down, I guess. That's how it works.
Caden Sullivan to the top, Solomon Murdoch to the bottom. Now in motion goes Delicious. Inside handoff, bouncing it outside, back to the inside. Still on his feet is 21, Tanner Schwem. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'll have to go remember by Pete at halftime. We're cranking down the last few seconds of the first quarter. And a pickup of about 4. And now we're closing on 20 seconds.
Dave, I think we should petition the Coulee Conference to come up with a media guide. You know how the old media guides you used to get them over, and you know they'd actually have pronunciations of all the names.
Yeah, right.
And maybe alternate numbers even. And there's no respect for guys like us who got to try to figure this stuff out on the fly.
Yeah, and I always like to try to get it right for the kids out there. Obviously.
I agree completely. But
so it's going to be 4th down. No, maybe a yard on that play. As the inside for Westby defense has stiffened up. That's going to take us to the second quarter after 1. Westby 8, Viroqua 0. All right, start here of the second quarter with a punt. This is going to go to a nice punt going to the left side. Oh, I thought that was further over, Dan, and Westby lucky to stay clear of it. And they'll take over the ball just outside the 20-yard line. Well, temperature's cooling down a little. It was pretty warm again this week. Hopefully that's the last of it for the year. I'm not done looking for the cold, but.
Oh, I wouldn't mind a good frost here. Maybe it's a little early. I should have more respect for people with gardens and the whatnot, but.
Trying to hang on to their flowers a little longer.
Yeah.
1st and 10, ball on the 21-yard line.
I feel like the Mosquitoes have had a good run this year, and we can now frost them off.
There you go. Turn, give. Stackstone, that was Geyer up in the middle, number 11. Short pickup of 2. And that'll bring up 2nd and, they're going to give him 4 on that play, 2nd and 6. Pitch Brown near side, coming right at us. And taken down after a 1st down. Nice run of about 10. Used to seeing Devin plowing through the middle, and that time he bounced it to the outside. And that'll bring up, it'll be 1st and 10. Brewers clinched it this week.
They did. That's about as early as you can kind of clinch.
Yes. Brown inside handoff. He'll pick up about 4.
Yeah, not bad for a team. Everybody picked to finish 4th in the division and be lucky to win 75 games. And
well, they put on some games in a row where they really hit the ball.
Yeah.
2nd and.
I did the most amazing stat this year's. They never lost more than 3 games in a row.
That is pretty amazing.
In 162 games. Well, and it's not over yet. They very well could.
Up to this point, that's pretty impressive. 2nd and 5. Bunch to the top or 3. Inside handoff now. Pounding up through the middle. That's Brown. Picked up about 3 on that play. I like the first game, they keep pounding Brown. Pretty soon he squirts through there.
Yeah, that's exactly. It looks like, they just ran him up the middle, and it's almost like they wore out Black River Falls, and then, and then they started putting him around the end, and holes started opening up, and he had a huge night against Black River Falls.
So now offset eye to the near side. Turn, gives a 2nd back Geyer. And he is stopped just shy of the 45-yard line. Now it's 4th and about a yard pickup of 2.
Another decision time here for Coach Hulst.
You know, offensive line is functioning right now. I imagine they're going. Rethel brings them up to the line.
Three receivers bunched right on our side here on the short side of the field.
And they're going to pitch it to the near side. Brown going to turn the corner. And here comes a flag flying through. And
it's in the area of holding, I would think. And that's exactly what it is.
Brown punched it out to the 50, but they're going to bring it back. And now you wonder what they're going to do on 4th.
Yeah, 4th and 11. I think that decision has been made for you myself, but
I think so too. Torkelson's coming off now. Viroqua, they're going to send back Caden Sullivan, the senior. That's a guy that can fly too. Punting will be 62 for Westby. That's Nate Friedland. A little rugby style action. He'll send that one. A nice punt. And again, a little backspin on it, and it'll be right around the 30-yard line when Viroqua takes over.
Well, penalties on both sides here have kind of impacted this first quarter plus.
Yeah, and the score is basically a result of one big play.
Right. Yeah, and then when really Westby, like I say, Viroqua had 3rd and goal from the 5 and had a procedure penalty.
Viroqua's one of those teams, Dan, that over the last couple of years, they can score in a hurry too.
Right.
Their team can make some big plays.
And another flag.
Too much time, you think?
I believe that is the call for delay of game.
That might be the second time.
Yeah, it might have been a delay of game if they had it. I remember what they called when it was 3rd and goal from the 5, but that 5-yard penalty, which Westby declined, made it 4th and 5, and they didn't get it, and Westby scored on that next possession.
So they sent 3 Blackhawks to the top of the screen. Down to the near side is Caden Sullivan. They're going to hand off now. And that was number 88 in Jack Olson, showing something a little different.
Okay, stop at the clock. We got an injured.
That's Ryan Berkland.
Injured Norse comes off the field. Looks like an upper body.
So pickup of 9 brings up 2nd and about 6. So we also have an offensive guard now in that backfield. Or is that's 21? That's Schwem. He's a big guy. Pickup of about 2. Delicious with the carry. His first carry of the game was 7 yards, and it's been pretty tough since then, right? But they might as well keep feeding him. It's 5 rushes for 15. Caden Sullivan to the near side. Blitz up the middle, and that came out of Barstead. Reed Barstead, boy, he was right on the snap.
Boy, he timed that beautifully, and boy, he was in there. McDowell really not much of a chance on that one.
It's almost like he didn't see it coming. Tried to step to his left late. So Hoyam will set the punt again on 4th and long.
Boy, Westby's defense really has responded here after that. Westby gave him a short field on their first possession, but Viroqua was able to move the ball right down to the 5-yard line, and Westby's defense has been spot on since.
Good punt. I'm surprised Anders is as far back as he is right now. They've been landing about 5 yards short of him. I'm expecting him to hop and him to take and grab. He loves to do that. It's pretty electrifying when he does.
Right.
He might be just kind of watching for a while, and he'll pick his moment, I'm sure. 1st and 10, Westby. Out of the eye come the Norse. Dropping back, Torkelson right down the middle and just over the top. There's that seam route they love to run right down the center. A little more air underneath that ball. As Freeland got himself behind Delicious. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. .550 mark here, the second. Westby up 8-0. Pitch to the near side. Geyer, oh, nice step inside, then back out. Now going back in and into the arms of 42 in Fernando Hernandez. And he gobbled him up. Pickup of a 4. Zach Bjorklund's going to go to the slot to the top, Stackstone to the top of the far side. Now he'll sit in the shotgun, backs to both sides of Torkelson. He'll look to the right side, still looking, buying some more time. And fortunate it was out of bounds as Viroqua was right there on that play. It'll bring up 4th and 7. Again, dropping back from Viroqua will be Caden Sullivan. Going with them is Nick Delicious. And Friedland continues to do the punting. Good first half, really. It's been pretty well even.
Oh, it sure has. Yeah, one play is the difference in this one.
Again, nice punt. Wow. It'll take a little bit of a bounce. Boy, the ball isn't rolling at all. It feels holding probably some good water from last night's rain, and which is great conditions for the field. The 21-yard line, Viroqua will start. That was a great punt. Hit that 3 days ago before the rain, Dan. He probably gets a 20-yard roll off the hard ground, right?
Yeah, possibly.
I mowed the lawn on Sunday, I think it was. I couldn't believe the dust that flew around. So 1st down, Viroqua, ball on the 21-yard line. Hayden Burkhart coming outside with Jack. That's Hoyam, I think it is, and Sullivan. And he'll quickly throw it out to Sullivan. Looking for a little bit of a block, and Casey Wilbur, great play. He's been playing some football this year. Sullivan just not able to get out from behind him. He shut off that blocker, made to stop, no gain.
Play very similar to Westby's big play. Just a quick wide receiver screen out to your speedster, and Westby was all over that one, where Stockstone was able to get clear and get some space.
2nd and 10 now. They'll split the field. Receivers to both sides. Tight end on the left side of the formation, and a pitch going left, and that's Delicious. And he'll fight his way up to the 25-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Another big 3rd down here as Westby's defense is I might be wrong, Dave, but if Viroqua does not pick this one up, I think it'll be the third straight 3 and out.
Yes. Of course, Viroqua kind of aided that with the penalties.
Yes, that's true.
But nonetheless, it still goes down as a 3 and out. Now 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom, 2 to the bottom. There's 2 in the slots. 1 lone back to the right side of McDowell. He's going to look here to the right side, step up in the pocket. Now over the top, has a receiver out in the flat. Nice step inside. And there's Wilbur again. Wilbur fighting for the football. Boy, he came close to yanking that thing out of there. That was a good struggle, but a nice ball, a nice run after the catch.
That was where I think the experience of McDowell showed up. He stepped right up where he needed to step up and threw a beautiful touch pass.
Right between
another hurry-up offense going on here is out to the air again.
Now it's thrown underneath, a short gain of about 3. Yeah, he got that ball right between the linebackers in the second and 7. The crowd.
Westby's going to take a timeout. Viroqua up to the line and run another play very quickly. And Coach Hulst says, let's slow it up a little bit here. So a timeout. Well, we got some more sponsors for you here. Cashton Farm Supply. Talk to Ernie Peterson, one of your organic farming experts over there at Cashton Farm Supply and Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op down there in Chaseburg, along with Coon Valley Telecommunications, serving Coon Valley, Chaseburg, and Stoddard, and the Bank of Ontario, your Vernon County Bank, Ontario, Genoa, and Westby. And how about the Eagle Title Company, Lori Holte call Lori for your peace of mind if you need some title work done. That's the Eagle Title Company. We're coming back here. It'll be second and about 8 for Viroqua.
2:41 left in this first half. Westby up 8-0. And again, they're going to send 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom, spread this offensive set. Elicius, the lone back. He'll come into the flat. They're going to flip it out to him and not able to collect it.
Rubbing the line there of a late hit, but
he even said let him know he's there. The coaching staff probably gave him a little teaching opportunity right there. At least he didn't drive him backwards. That probably would have drawn it.
Yeah, or wrap him up, or
yeah. Well, when you're playing a game like this, that's what you want to do, right? You want to put pads on pads. Nicely defended. 3rd and 7. Westby blitzing, hand up at the middle. And drugged down is Elicius. Picked up about 3. Also, just so you know, if I leave, that's what I'm doing.
You bet.
4th and 5. Big down. Viroqua, see if they can keep this going. McDowell over the middle. He's got a receiver. And that is 15 in Hayden Burkhard. And he is inside the 10 at about the 9-yard line.
Exactly what Viroqua needed here to end this first half. Try to get in the locker room within a tie, with possibly a tie here.
And now they're going to have a timeout. Westby again. They'll talk things over.
It was a good looking play. Another great ball by McDowell. He's starting to warm up a little bit. The last couple passes have been
I think
on the number.
A little bit better protection. You know, like I said earlier, he keeps his eyes downfield. So first and goal from the 9-yard line, Viroqua. Westby setting their defense. Westby's probably looking forward to this halftime right now, Dan. Their hands are on their hips. They're a little gassed.
Yeah, there's that little pace pickup by Viroqua. You know, they had a couple, 3-4 plays very quickly right in a row there, and might be taking its toll.
Trips to the right-hand side, solo to the left. Now they'll send two guys again in motion, and they'll set up on the left. Hoyam on the tight end slot, give up the middle, and up comes a ball, and a big lineman squashes it right there. They would refer to that as Johnny on the spot, and that was Hudson running with the recovery. Saved a bit of a disaster. Results in a loss of only one.
Minute 25 and running here in the first half. 8-0 Westby. Viroqua knocking on the door here, trying to get in the end zone before halftime. Second and goal from whereabouts they at? I can't tell. Just inside the 5?
Looks like they're just inside the 10.
Just inside the 10. Man, we got another flag.
Boy, you think that's
another
delay?
A game again.
Oh, they're counting the players. A player ran off the field, Dan.
Too many men in the huddle, do you think then, or what? I don't know.
That's what they're indicating.
Well, Viroqua really has not done themselves any favors as they get down in the red zone penalty-wise. A couple of crucial ones have.
The only good thing about this is McDowell's a quarterback. It gives his guys more room to operate.
That's true.
And if he continues to throw like he has been late in this quarter, that is a good kind of helps him a little bit.
It's a good thought, Dave. That's a real good thought.
Two on both sides now. Lone back to the right to McDowell. He'll drop straight back. Here comes the pressure. He'll throw it to the flat. Not able to connect as again Westby dials up a blitz.
It's well defended by Westby, even if he does catch that, they're probably not going to go much further.
Inside pressure from linebacker spot of Nate Friedland. And it'll bring up 3rd and 15.
38 seconds left in the second half here, so time not really an issue for Viroqua. And that they probably could have run the ball here if they wanted to and have time to get that 4th down play off if they need it. But
Hoyam right next to McDowell. A little added protection. He's going to flush McDowell again, and now he's just going to throw it away and live for 4th down. Again, Nate Friedland with pressure off the right side of the defense. They're seeing something on the left side of the offensive line that they think that they can attack.
Yeah, Westby's defense has really dialed up the pressure here these last couple of plays.
Hoyam was left into to block. He had a good block on the first guy coming through, but he couldn't handle the backside pressure coming off the edge. And now we have a timeout, Viroqua. 33 seconds left. It is 4th and 15.
Yeah. Well, we're back here in Westby. Once again, we have 33 seconds to go here in the first half. Viroqua knocking on the door here. It's 4th and goal from about the 15-yard line. One more shot here for Viroqua. Try to tie this one up. Westby leads 8-0. Benson back to throw. Looking into the end zone. Got a guy. 2 hands. Touchdown for Viroqua. What a nice throw by Benson McDowell, and great catch by the receiver. Trying to get a number there. believe that might have been Solomon Murdoch there on the catch. And Westby's going to try to kick the extra point here to bring it an 8-7 game, but that's a huge touchdown for the Blackhawks on 4th and goal from the 15 to get them right back into this game here. That kick is up and looks good. And it is 8-7 now. Westby with the lead. And a couple more of our sponsors. We have Effinger Sales and Service. Mark Effinger there in Viroqua for all your outdoor power needs. And Hold Up Displays, lifetime warranty and made in the USA. Go to holdupdisplays.com. And Miles of Smiles Child Care Center there in Westby. Fun experiences for your young learner there at Miles of Smiles Daycare. So 28 seconds to go here in the first half. Viroqua kicking off after getting into the end zone, making this an 8-7 ball game. Ooh, a little onside kick there, and it's covered by Westby, and Viroqua's going to land on this one, and Westby tried to just fall on that ball, had no choice, as it was just a little squib kick there, and unable to come up with it. It squirted right back towards Viroqua, and Viroqua had no problem recovering that ball. So nice, good, well-designed play there by Viroqua works out. So they're going to get a crack here now. They have the ball at the, about the 44-yard line, their own 44-yard line with 28 seconds left. And a confident offense after scoring the last drive. See if they can get something done here and maybe possibly go into halftime with a lead. What a momentum swing that would be. McDowell in the shotgun. And he's back to pass. A little bit of time over the middle. It's caught, breaks a couple tackles, and he squirts out for a first down, about a 13-yard gain. And Viroqua up to the line of scrimmage. And we got a whistle now, and I'm assuming a timeout. Timeout called by the Blackhawks. I believe that's their second timeout. They have one left. Once again, it's 8-7. Norsemen with the lead. They scored on their second possession of the game. Big play of that drive, a 90-yard reception to Anders Stockstone. And then there was a battle of the defenses till just about 30 seconds left in the half. Viroqua finally broke through, scored on a 4th and goal pass of about 15 yards, and they got the extra point to make it 8-7. Little onside kick that Viroqua was able to recover. One pass later there at about the 44-yard line of Westby with 23 seconds left, 19 seconds left, I'm sorry, to go in this first half. Viroqua, I believe, still has one timeout. McDowell back to pass, looking coming towards Addis. It's complete, and he is tackled. Clock's still running. We're down to 7 seconds. Viroqua, maybe they're out of timeouts, as it appears as the clock is going to run out. And that is going to be the half. So Viroqua must have been out of timeouts. I apologize. I thought they had one left, but they gave it a go. Couldn't get out of bounds. Nice job by Norsemen to tackle in bounds. So we are at halftime, and it ended with a flurry there. But Westby is going into the halftime break with an 8-7 lead over Viroqua. We will be back after the halftime show, it is homecoming. We've got a homecoming court announcement and whatnot, so we'll be back in about 20 minutes for the second half. Stick with us.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Halftime festivities have concluded here on homecoming weekend at Westby. First quarter was a lone score at the 5:56 mark where Westby went up 8-0, following a 90-yard pass completion from Torkelson to Stackstone. But stat-wise for Westby rushing the ball, Torkelson has 6, Stackstone 34, Jaden Geyer has 23, and Devin Brown 18. Torkelson is 3 of 5 for 98. Of course, 90 coming in that one big chunk. McDowell rushing -2 yards. Elicious 22 yards on 7 carries. 10 yards for Pratt on 2 carries and 4 yards for Schwerm. Jack Olson also has 9 yards on 1 carry. McDowell, he heated up towards the end of the half. He was 3 of 6 for 80 yards to end things. And of course, Viroqua capping off that drive right before halftime in the second quarter to get 7. It's 8-7 at the half. Viroqua will get the kickoff. Any thoughts on that first half, Dan?
No, it's about like what you said. I mean, they were very even, well played. Just a lot of punching, and a couple of them landed for each team. And we have an 8-7 ball game. It's sure to be an exciting second half.
I thought McDowell kind of became a little more comfortable as the game went on, and then Westby, noticing that, applied pressure with some timely blitzes. And also Viroqua took advantage a little bit of Westby with some no-huddle action, and that kind of wore down the Norse, and the coaching staff doing a good job of using their timeouts to get their wind back in them and their legs back under them. So
that's a touchdown throw by McDowell was that was a big-time clutch pitch and catch there by the Blackhawks to get that touchdown. I mean, a beautifully thrown ball. Receiver high pointed it.
Friedland's kickoff goes down the 20-yard line, picked up by Burkhardt. He's still on his feet up through the middle in a hard run, and he's finished off there. I want to see who came up off the top of that. That might have been Devin Brown, maybe. No, it was 20 and Gabe Friedland. So nice return to start the second half by Hayden Burkhardt. And we'll see what both teams talked about at that halftime break.
You know, the momentum had kind of evened out there by the end of by midway through the second quarter there from Westby's big touchdown there. But Viroqua has definitely seized it. I feel like if they can come down and take the lead here, they're really going to put Westby up against the wall.
So 1st and 10, inside handoff. And going for 5 yards is Elicious. Good start to the running game. Yeah, for about 2 series, Dan, I thought that Viroqua let that touchdown really impact it pretty hard. They really weren't doing too much of anything, maybe even 3 possessions or 4. And then they found that momentum again, and they didn't go hide anywhere. They just fought through it, and they came back strong. So we'll see, like you said, what they do here.
It all started with just picking up that 1 first down. They pick up the pace, got right back up to the line of scrimmage, and then that's a big time play by Westby's defense.
Yeah, they just came unabated to the quarterback. Birkeland coming off the left side. So they fake that pitch and they come back in kind of with some kind of cross buck action, and it was Friedland and Birkeland that combined on the running back. Loss of 3. So that brings up 3rd and 8, and 3rd and long for Viroqua has not been very favorable to them tonight. It's not very favorable to most teams out there.
No, at any level.
Right. So they'll split. They have 1 in the slot, 2 wide, 1 on each side. Low back to the right side. Out of the pistol comes McDowell. He's looking downfield. Now he rolls a little bit. Still, he's got a guy. He had a guy wide open, but he wisely did not throw it. Because they've been across the field, but now a flag comes in late way from the 20-yard line. And they might be calling a hold, maybe. Yep, pass interference, they're saying. Clayton Geyer looks like the culprit. He's kind of trying to figure out what in the world.
Well, that's a big break for the Blackhawks and a
15-yard step off. That'll bring it inside the 45.
First down.
Well, I was just down for the homecoming announcement of the court, and Spanky Auto has their ice cream truck down there, Dan. Now they're giving away free ice cream sandwiches.
You're kidding me.
I should have brought one up for you. I didn't have one.
You should have.
I didn't have one, but I moved so slow it melted. Again, inside handoff and stopped right there in the interior of that defensive line, as the Viroqua offensive line is not getting the push that they were getting early in this game. No gain. Barstead with the tackle. We'll see if Westby's bringing their linebackers a little tighter and how many they're putting in the box right now. It's pretty tough against a guy like McDowell with the arm he has. No, they're pretty much playing their standard depth right now. Outside linebackers are up. Westby looking to blitz from the outside. Here comes Barstead again. Inside handoff. They went to a perfect spot. Tell you what, they ran away from the blitz, fortunately, and picked up about 9.
Well executed there.
It was a great job by the runner not getting his knee down. He kept his feet underneath him. Pickup of 9. We'll bring up 3rd and 1 now. Westby anticipating a pass on that.
Well, I think it's definitely 2-down territory here for Viroqua. So, I mean, they could throw here as well.
They'll go inside, slamming it forward, driving for 4 yards, almost 5.
Yeah, that battle was won by Viroqua's offensive line. That was a easy pickup of that 3rd and 1.
Tanner Schwem. First 10, ball in the 31, 8:36. Opening drive of the second half.
I feel like Westby's offense hasn't been on the field for like an hour and a half.
Sure seems like it. Recovery of the onside after the touchdown. Getting inside, now going to the middle. That's Pratt. Pratt picks up 9. Pratt, the first half, he was the guy that came all the way and caught Stackstone on that 90-yard play. He flew down the field. I mean, I was just saying no one's going to catch him, and all of a sudden here he came into the frame. So second and less than a yard for the Blackhawks. Westby showing blitz in the middle. They're going to give it the ball in the middle. It bounces off his guard. Still driving forward. And now bent back again. That's Pratt. He picked up 3 hard yards. Kept driving forward. So first down, Viroqua.
Impressive opening second half drive here by the Blackhawks, aided by that pass interference penalty, but they're steadily moving into the red zone.
The Blackhawks seem to pick the pace up a little bit here. I'm just saying that because they were called a couple of times for delay of game in that first half. Now working onto the pistol again is McDowell with a back behind him and a back in front of him. And now McDowell's going to try to follow the back through, and then nothing's happening there. Oh, taken away. Taken right out of his hands by Brady Evenstead. It's going to be a touchdown.
Well, there's a momentum shifter right there.
That's 81 yards on the strip touchdown by Evenstead. That puts the fire back in Westby. There's a homecoming moment he's never going to forget. Not against the arch rival.
Right.
He's coming off saying, I want a drink. And they said, no, you go back out there. We got an extra point to take care of.
You're young. You can wait 10 seconds.
That's right. Just block your man. Electrifying just when Viroqua again, Dan, on the march. McDowell kind of stood up in the middle of that pile and no whistle, and great job by Brady stripping that ball and just going.
Boy, and the big guy's got some wheels too. Boy, there was nobody within, no Blackhawk player within 20 yards of him when he got to the end zone. That was a long run.
Yeah, I think a lot of them were just kind of surprised balls going the other way.
Right.
So Westby going to go for 2 with a 14-7 lead. Turn, give. Geyer, 2 points is good as he walks in. That's going to make the score 16-7. Early in the third. Not even early. That was a long, time-consuming drive to come up empty and actually give points away. 6:55 left.
And it's going to feel like about 2 hours since Westby's offense is on the field.
Right. Now we'll see how Viroqua answers that. I think they can, and they will.
Well, this is for the Blackhawks. That's not ideal, obviously, but yeah, it's a 9-point game here. Plenty of time. A couple more of our sponsors. We have Mr. Ducks over there in Ontario for a fun, relaxing time, tubing, canoeing, or kayaking. Well, Mr. Duck boat rental there on the Kickapoo River. And Nordic Lane, Scott and Sue Sordahl. Love to see you there and enjoy the family fun they have down there, bowling, or they have some softball in the summertime. And great food there at Nordic Lanes. And Premier Co-op since 1893, serving the agricultural community of the area.
Yeah, the Kickapoo River, each morning, Monday through Friday, I always see vehicles down there, a lot of campers and tents, and people still taking advantage of the water and the changing of the colors of the leaves on the trees.
That Kickapoo Valley Reserve is a wonderful place.
It's something else too. Yeah.
I say that knowing it might bring up some contention of the people who lost land because of it, but it is a neat place.
Burkhart with the return up to the 30. Yeah, I think this is
extracurricular going.
Yep. And there's a Westby player down, but it looked like a Westby player did not like the block given to him. He got up and he gave a shove. Westby player down, looks to be 24, and Clayton Geyer. Coach Hulst made his way out there. Had a coaching crew, Andy Hulst, head coach. He's assisted by Ken Halverson, John Hamilton, Jared Fleming, Tyler Freitag, Alex Gluck, Rob Kerner, and Justin Brown. Managers also Swigum and Morgan McClurg. Blackhawks head coach and offensive coordinator Taylor Henry. Defensive coordinator Eric Anderson. Their assistant coaches Chris Barnick, Dan Brown, Jonah Curley, and Carl Zuby. So I worked many years in Lancaster, Dan, with a gentleman named Steve Curley. And I introduced myself to Jonah Curley about 3 years ago because I haven't seen the Curley name for many, many years. Steve has passed away, and sure enough, it's his son.
Oh.
So that was kind of cool. Jonah was a soccer player, if I remember right, back when he's in high school. Inside handoff, here come the Blackhawks looking to answer, and they get about 3. 34, and Reed Barstead finishing them off. Pickup of 2. Delicious. 35 yards now on 12 carries. He's really been bottled up. Caden Sullivan to the near side. Solomon Murdoch to the top. They haven't gone to him for a long time. See if they get him involved a little bit here. McDowell stepping up. Now we'll throw into the flat. Oh my goodness. Casey Wilbur. Off the left hand, off the right hand, and to the ground. He picks that off Dan and goes, and that, I know we're kind of midway through the third, but that might have been pretty devastating.
That would have been, yeah.
So 3rd and 9. Again, they'll split the receivers both sides. They'll put one in the slot on the top. Out of the pistol, McDowell looking things over. Now he's going to go down to the sideline. And whoa!
Oh, it came out. But that was
what a catch
heck
that
of an effort, yeah.
And cramping up right away is Murdoch. He went right for that calf, and he wants help up. Oh, yeah, he's going to drag himself back there. That would have been a catch. 4th now, and long, and you'll see Hoyam coming on to punt.
Yeah, just inches away from that was a well-thrown ball by McDowell, and heck of an effort by the receiver over there. Just couldn't hold on to it when he hit the ground.
Timeout Westby. 5:56 mark. Westby leading this one 16-7 on homecoming night.
That's one of our sponsors. We've got the Riverbank, Westby and Coon Valley. Down home financial help from the Riverbank. And the Scenic Bluffs Community Healthcare Center. Their corporate office is located in Cashton. And Celix Carping Land down there in Coon Valley. If you walk on it, they'll sell it to you. Celix Carpet Land. And Sleepy Hollow. The best selection of vehicles in the area. That's Sleepy Hollow out of Viroqua. And the Vernon Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Offices there in Westby.
Well, next up for Westby, they will go up to Arcadia, and then the next week Aquinas comes to town. Viroqua, they are at home, it looks like. Key Electric Trempealeau, and then Luther's putting together a season. The Coulee's packed again. Pretty tough competition. High punt. That one will take a Viroqua roll.
Hey, we get to watch Westby on the offensive end here. It's been a while.
Yeah, I think they've been itching. It would be interesting to go back and see exactly how much time has gone by. We know, I guess at least 15 minutes probably of game time. Just game time. Actual time, I don't know.
Oh, wow, I can't see the clock. How much time's left in this quarter?
Under 6, 5:44. Again, Westby 16-7. Torkelson realigning the offense. He's going to send Jaden Geyer now to the right side. There's one lone back behind him. He's going to roll out to his right side, looking to the flat, throw it. There's Stackstone, and not able to catch it. Hit him right in the hands, and he bounced off. He tried to juggle it in, but not able to get it. Nice play design. Geyer cut to the inside, trying to draw some defenders, and Stackstone went to the outside. Must have been some conversation going. I saw that Anders looking back a couple times now. The coaching staff for Viroqua kind of giving their players a little bit of an earful. Don't need a penalty right now, either side. 2nd and 10. Again, one lone back behind Torkelson. Up one in motion. That was Björklund. Now they'll get the inside handoff, and up through there comes Geyer. He's got some running strength, doesn't he?
That was a really good, tough run. He kind of willed himself another 4 or 5 yards on that one.
Actually, that was Barstead. My apologies. Reed Barstead. He picked up 9. That's a track kid. He can move. He's been in the weight room too, like a lot of these boys have been. 3rd and 1, a long one. Straight eye behind Torkelson. To give it to the fullback through, that's Brown. He's met there, but he's spun off. Here comes a helmet rolling out of there. Someone will come off for a play.
Really close, I think. No, they're going to call it 4th down.
Yeah, he was
the mark
right away.
Side of the field.
Carson Halverson had his lid taken off on the pop. So I think it was Brown with no gain.
Yeah, 4th and 1 coming up.
And it looks like guys coming in late. Here comes like half the punt team is out there.
Here, yeah.
Westby not quite clicking right now, and they call a timeout to talk things over.
I think that's their 2nd one. I don't know if that could end up being
this half. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. Could come up later in the game anyway.
Badgers have the weekend off. Then they travel, I believe, out to USC next Saturday.
It is. Boy, the Badgers.
Then Oregon, I think, after that.
Oh, it's just brutal. Their schedule is.
Yeah, they're just not playing.
Not a very good year to have an average team.
That's right. Weird. I was talking earlier today of just their defense. It just seems that since Leonard left, it's been a little different.
It has been different.
But you're getting used to a new coaching staff, new systems. Here we go, 4th and short. Now they're going to punt as Friedland is back to do the duties. Viroqua expecting, they're sending guys up now, expecting there might be maybe a fake, and it wasn't. End over end. And boy, he's got a good spin on that one. Effectively works down to the 36-yard line with Viroqua. We'll see if they can get their way back in this. Again tonight, homecoming, the bonfires following the game. Wonder what the time frame of that will be.
I was just going to ask
the players are going to want to get down and change, probably, and come back, and not a lot of people are going to want their pictures taken next to these guys when it's over. They're going to be a little sweaty. Burkhardt is at the top, Sullivan to the bottom. Turn, give, bouncing out is Pratt, and that time Evenstead having himself another big play on the outside edge this time. A loss of 3. Second and a very long 12. Four-minute mark of this third. That put Caden Sullivan in motion. Now they're going to go over the middle to Hoyam. And the big fella has it for a first down. Boy, he's a big body, isn't he?
He is. Kind of juggled that one a little bit, but good hands, pulled that one back in, and McDowell threw that one into some traffic there, but he had confidence in his big receiver there to come up with it, and rewarded with a first down. I kind of thought maybe after a first down there, Viroqua would try to pick up the pace again. That seemed to work for him there in the first half, but they're
just be kind of methodical right now. 3:33 mark.
And there's no reason not to be. I just kind of thought they might pick it up a little bit.
Now pitch to the near side and turning the corner. A nice run.
Oh, what a cut.
What a step there. And that is Pratt again. He had 2 moves in that run.
He just
left guys frozen.
That first one, I kind of wanted to call it a cutback, but it was almost like a glide. It's like he just took like a half step there, got Viroqua or Westby off balance a little bit, and then he turned on the accelerator and he got about another 25 yards out of it.
33 yards on the carry, and that one there produced nothing. They tried to run up the middle. And McDowell's going to take a little jog over to the sideline and get the play directly from Henry.
Wow, it was a big play for Viroqua. That's going to get him back into that red zone.
That's a tough play, and they blocked it well on the near side. There's a lot of traffic over there, and Pratt did a good job of picking the spot and cutting right up through it. So 2nd and 11 after the 1 yard loss. Now they'll pitch to the far side and get in the corner. And looks at about the 5, and now someone's down with, I'm guessing, a cramp for Viroqua this time. So Pratt looks like he's just at the 5, pickup of 11. I thought, Dan, he was going to plant and cut that up sooner, but he got to the edge. And now they'll tend to bring the trainer over. I thought it looked like a cramp, and he didn't seem to grab any part of his knee area, but you never know.
Yeah, tough to tell. Again, that's on the other side of the field. They're down in that level too, where I have to try to watch it through the video screen too. So I don't really. I say that as I'm trying to get the best possible camera shot as I can. I apologize to viewers. Sometimes I'm trying to decide whether to watch through the screen or watch the game, and then I miss, and it.
Told Ken he's got to purchase one of those cameras where you have like the iPad-sized screen, and you can sit in a chair, Dan. You just kind of turn the knob, and it kind of turns you.
Right. I think maybe we should see if you can't get a cable or something. Like in the NFL, where they stretch it across, and we could have a, like a
little sky cam.
Yeah.
I'll talk to him about it.
I think it's time that's been brought to the high school football fields. Drones.
Now, we've seen a couple punts that might have reached that thing tonight.
Yeah,
both punters.
Yeah.
I was watching a funny clip the other day on when a professional golfer was trying to hit a drone out of the sky with a golf ball.
Yeah. Was he successful?
He wasn't.
No.
As I watched it, I thought, it's kind of cool to be able to fire a golf ball at a $500 drone and not let it bother you.
Yeah, right.
No, the camera shots of the ball coming at the drone were pretty cool.
I guess I didn't think about that.
They were pretty cool.
Yeah.
16-7 right now, 2:33 left in the third. Viroqua, 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. Trying to put their second drive for the half together. The first one ended in a little bit of a disaster. Again, here comes Pratt, and they close on him in the corner. And, he might have got back to the line of scrimmage. That was a good job coming up out of Maddox Fensel. Fensel kind of cut him off, slowed him down, and then getting over there was number 20 in Gabe Friedland. Griffin Nelson, number 1, he's also back in that backfield. So they got some young guys in the secondary right now. So 2nd and goal from the 4. McDowell, he'll work out of the pistol. Receiver split to both sides. Inside handoff. Turning the corner, he's going to find the end zone. Nobody touching Pratt because he went to the middle, Dan. He bounced it to the outside and cut it up. From 4 yards out, Viroqua answers.
Yeah, another good play call and perfectly executed for Viroqua. And this is shaping up to be a heck of a fourth quarter, huh, Dave?
It sure is. You just think about what that even said. What a big play that really was. Ended that drive and ended it with 6 points for Westby.
I would think the logic is that Viroqua will kick here. That's what they appear to be setting up for.
Well, I was walking down after he scored that first half touchdown, and I saw the kick. And
it was a good-looking kick, wasn't it? Yeah.
Sure was.
Hey, and you pay attention to that stuff. This could come down to a field goal attempt at the end of a game here for the win.
Good hold.
Oh, cow. Yeah,
goodness sakes.
He's got a leg.
Wow. He about drove that off the other side of the track. 14-6. Westby, 139 left in the third, and we have one they call a barn burner going on.
Right. You know, it's 16-14, minute 39 to go, and well, I can certainly see this one coming down to a field goal tried at the late in the fourth quarter here.
I wish I knew what year it was, but we were up in Gaelic Trumbull several years, probably 15 years ago. And the game went into Gaelic Trumbull tied it late. Westby got on a drive. This is one of those cold fall days. And they got a 41-yard field goal from a foreign exchange student for Westby, knocked it through for the win.
Yep, I remember that one.
Yeah, it was something
I do
else.
remember that, yeah. I think it might have been a couple years before that up at the old City Field where they were playing.
Yes.
With somebody from an opposing team. I think it might have been Arcadia, or maybe it was even GET. I don't remember, but yeah, somebody kicked a 40-plus yard field goal, at the end of that game to beat Westby, and
yes,
don't see that very often at the high school level.
No.
And,
that press box too was sitting on about the 30-yard line. It was quite a setup. It was kind of set up for the baseball field. So William to do the kicking. Westby, see if they can get some fireworks going here. This would be a short. It's going to pop up in front of Stackstone. Ooh. He tried to pop back up, but just...
I think his knee was down when he got a hold of that one.
That would have been Geyer, actually. Yeah, that was Geyer. And I tell you, a good job by Viroqua coming down with some heat, and he laid off. He didn't hit him. So first down, Westby. Ball right on the 20. With a $1:24 left here in the third.
Yeah, and this kind of comes back to, like I said, that Westby offense is really hasn't really had a chance to establish any kind of rhythm here in the last year. They just haven't been on the field.
I'll throw out to Stackstone. He's going to get to the corner, try to cut through. And oh boy, he was driven backwards by number 7, in Ulysses. Picked up. Looks like they get to the 30.
They're giving him a first down.
10 yards. Torkelson now 6 attempts, 108. Bjorklund down low, Stackstone out the top. One guy in the slot, and they're going to give to the back, and that's Brown. He's turning. Boy, he was one step away from probably about 10 more yards.
Another player. Just waiting for the pile to clear, I guess, before he got up.
For a minute, I thought that was Brown because I saw, he kind of gave a little extra tug, and they didn't let go of the leg, and I thought, oh, did he re-injure that leg again? 6 yards they're going to give him on that carry. That'll make it 2nd and 4. And Brown again. And he'll take that for about 9.
Plenty for the first down here, so this is a good sign for the Norse as they've moved the chains a couple times here.
We're going to end this quarter. I think it's a great game. Yeah, have some success, keep that clock running, and nice slow drive, and you don't want to give a hot offense, which Viroqua has right now, the ball. End of 3, 16 Westby, 14 Viroqua. It's going to be an action-packed 12 minutes when we come back. Well, Dan, I think I saw that you guys have an event tomorrow night you're playing at, aren't you?
We do. We're doing the Horse and Colt show.
Want to go watch some good music? Tradesman. Viola?
Yep. Horse Colt show in Viola, right? Kind of as the truck pull is winding down, we'll get started.
Great rock.
Well, thank you.
Here come the Norse. 1st and 10, starting the fourth quarter here, up by 2. Fake the pitch, rolling here to the near side. Now the ball Out to Stockstone, and he's got it. Pratt with the tackle.
That was beautifully thrown by Torkelson, and Stockton has done what he's done for the last few years. He high pointed that one perfectly, and Westby's really moving the chains.
That's one thing he's good to high point.
He's just such a knack for coming down with the ball.
It's always had sticky hands.
But Torkelson couldn't have put that one in a better spot. That was a beautiful throw.
Offset eye now behind him on this 1st and 10 play. No give to the back. That is Reed Barstead, and he powers forward for a pickup of 8. He's been running well tonight. So 2nd and 2. Designed rollout. Thrown to the sideline. Friedland, Gabe with the catch. That was a dart. So 1st and 10, Westby. Torkelson looking left, now stepping up into the pocket. And I tell you what, he might want to get up and thank Hoyam. Hoyam spun him out of the crosshairs of number 5 in Murdoch. Loss of 1. Dan, why do pens dry up at the most inconvenient time?
Oh, there was a guy named Murphy who had a law about something like that.
Right? So pick up a 4. Resorted to a yellow highlighter. This is going to test my eyes.
Yes, it is.
They're bad to begin with. So again, out of the pistol comes Torkelson on his 3rd down play, handoff Brown, and he's caught. Underneath it was Caden Sullivan, and come over to the top. It was Alex Hoyam.
Yeah,
Viroqua's 4th and 5.
Defensive front blew that one up. That one didn't have much of an opportunity of succeeding there. Big 4th down here for Westby. They've held the ball for a while. That's good. They got their offense back out there, but would really like to keep this moving.
9-minute mark now here of this 4th quarter. Into the flat to Stackstone, and I don't think it's close.
I got Westby players saying yes and Viroqua players saying no.
That was a nice tackle out there. Might be the measurement. We'll see. I think Hulse.
Nope. Viroqua football. They're calling him short.
Andy's saying, hey, how about measuring this thing? They seem pretty definite on it, don't they? Crowd giving their input?
Yep.
I don't think it's going to matter, but they're giving it.
Never has, I don't think.
I had one of those at volleyball last night, a ball in the back line, Dan, and a player was standing right in my way, and I just couldn't see it, and it looked like it flew out high, and the girl must have had more top spin on it. The crowd let me know. Big run off the right side, still moving forward is Elicious. He took that thing from the 12-yard line out to the 45, out to the 35.
Boy, if you're Viroqua, that's exactly how you wanted to start this drive.
23-yard burst. Now 1st and 10, and they turned up the tempo. Again, delicious, but this time he's stuffed in the hole. Ball came out. There's a fight now, scrambling.
No signal yet. Now we got a flag.
Barstead, or not Barstead, but I'm trying to think.
Westby did come up with the football.
I want to see who dove in from Westby on that back. He's standing right behind that official right now. He was really alert in seeing that ball. That was 52.
Interesting to see what this flag does. I mean, the flag flew through after the fumble, so I don't know that it'll change possession here, but
it's Westby football. He wasn't down. He was still spinning.
Penalty's going to be on Viroqua as well, so what a turn of events here. That's going to be 15 yards marked up off. It must have been a personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct, I think, is the official call on that. So I didn't see what happened there, but my guess is there was some extracurricular in the pile, maybe.
Well, that or was kind of out towards the sideline. He was about halfway between that and the sideline. You never know where it comes from.
Oh, Westby earns themselves a big break there. As they force the fumble, get on the fumble, a 15-yard penalty, and boy, they're just right back where they were just a second ago.
Bjorklund wide to the top, Stackstone to the bottom, the eye, give the Brown a met. Stuffed by Hudson running.
Well, I've been impressed with Viroqua's defensive line. They really have kind of controlled that line of scrimmage for most of this game.
Yeah, they've had a couple moments, and you're going to have that.
Oh yeah, I mean,
but by far they've really held pretty solid in there. And now running's going to get a little bit of a break. As 2nd and 10. Now Barstead is here, split to the near side. Bjorklund to the top, pitching it to Anders Stackstone. Going to jump out to the edge, and he'll skirt out of bounds. Picked up a couple. Thought he had an opportunity at the end to cut that thing upfield a little earlier, but he's got the speed to get to the edge. And all those big bodies in the middle aren't something that you really want to run through either, I guess. So 3rd and 5 now for Torkelson. Inside handout to Brown and tripped up and down. Flag flying in late. That might have been a takedown out there.
In the area of a hold, huh, Dave? Holding on the Norsemen.
A couple Westby linemen ended up on top of their guys over there, and
let's see if Viroqua takes
like a pretty good tackle. Yeah, you make it 4th and 5.
Takes it here,
3rd and 15.
And they're going to push him back. I kind of agree with that.
Yeah, I do too. 5 yards for Westby. They can go in the air. They can give the ball on the ground. There's a lot of plays they can call.
But the strategy of
now the defense can kind of just think pass right now. We'll see if Westby comes up with a delayed handoff.
Sure. I don't know for Westby. You got to think you got two downs here. They're definitely in 4-down territory here.
7:30 left in this game. Up by 2 is Westby. 16-14. Torkelson looking to the right side, and
nearly caught.
I know. Bring it in. That was a bullet.
It was, and nearly nice hands there. Just couldn't quite hold on to it. I don't think he gets the first down on that, but that would have been a chunk of that yardage back. Now it's 4th and 15.
Well, you're right in the middle of the field. You can go to the corners of the end zone. Stackstone's going to be in the backfield by himself. Brown's going to be in the fullback slot. He's up off the right tackle. Barstead wide to the bottom. Bjorklund to the top, pitching it to Stackstone. He's going to throw it and overshoots Barstead. That was a nice defense back there, Dan. I don't know if you caught that, but Isaac Pratt was running step for step and kept his hands up in the air to avoid any contact. I'm one of these guys, Dan, I always think to myself, you need 15 yards. I hate to take the ball out of the quarterback's hand. But you never know what you can get, I guess. That's why you do it.
Yeah, you know, right. But just like a lot of these plays, Dave, you get 3rd and long or 4th and long, and you call something like that. If it works, you look like a genius. If it doesn't, you get questioned.
Now run off the right side. There goes Pratt again. Up across the 50. Boy, stiff arm. And he's taken out about the 40. We'll say about the 43 maybe.
Boy, deja vu. This is exactly how the last turnover on downs went. One play and Viroqua back in business.
30 yards. They're going to mark him out right at the 45 as Fensel pushes him out. Pratt up over 100 yards now, 103 on 8 carries. That includes, Dan, one of -3. 1st and 10 now on the 45, 7-minute mark of this 4th. Handoff. Go right back to him, and he gets about, maybe they'll give him 2, maybe just 1. He's 2nd and 9. Viroqua's got a nice balanced offense right now going for them.
Yeah, they've done a lot of good things offensively here in the second half, and
Westby's defense is going to have to come up here big.
A couple of turnovers for the Blackhawks have been just looming very large here in the second half. They got this one strung out.
And go to Pratt.
Oh, he got around the edge. And he stayed in bounds.
Wow. How did he do that?
I don't know, but it looked like he was going to get knocked onto the track, and he got bumped.
The initial tackler did not wrap him. They just gave him a shot. I don't know what they're looking at down there. Everyone's kind of looking at something.
Maybe there's somebody down there.
Oh, there's somebody down now. I see it. Maybe. Yep, definitely. Well, it's not the runner. There's a pickup of, looks like 8, be a 3rd and 2 and a real hard run. And there's some concern down there on the Westby sideline as it is one of the Norse. Kenny Halverson's into defense. He's taking them down to about the 25-yard line to talk things over. So Pratt's been a little bit of a workhorse here in this second half. Tomorrow the dance at Westby High School. So there'll be a parade of cars going into the river for some pictures. Not going into the river, but to the river.
To the river,
pictures.
yeah.
6:21 left in this game. It is 16 Westby, 14 Viroqua. The big play of the game so far, Viroqua on the drive, and Brady Evenstead stripped McDowell when he was trying to run up through the middle, and he was gone.
Yeah.
Like you said, Dan, pulling away.
Yeah, O'Grady, he's listed on here at a 6 foot even, 230 pounds, and he looked like a world-class sprinter with that football smelling the end zone.
Well, I've seen several running backs find their way to the offensive line in high school football, but maybe let's go the other direction. Next thing you know, he's a fullback next year.
Right?
Ooh. Yeah, that might be Gabe Friedland, I wonder. Yeah, it is Gabe Freeland. It's a leg. I was worried about the concussion part of it.
I was kind of too. It was kind of a weird play how he got bumped and didn't go out, and I feel like it left some players vulnerable to a big hit, and I didn't see what happened. We were kind of...
And a lot of bodies down there.
Yeah, there's too many...
defenders, players on the sideline.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, if Viroqua coming back up to the line here, this is a big third down here, third and short, third and about 2 or 3.
And McDowell will continue to operate out of that pistol formation. Receiver split to both sides. One tight behind the right guard, inside handoff. This time it's number 7, and Elicious, and out to the outside he goes, and he just about squirted free. As it was, he picked up 11.
Now, Viroqua doing a nice job in the second half, finishing off runs. They're getting quite a few yards after contact. That's still a stat they like to keep. The old yak yards. Remember, that was such a big deal when Ron Dane kind of started it.
Yeah, right. I know they keep a lot of as far as yards after receptions, but yeah, Ron Dane, he was something else, wasn't he? He was just trying the right side again. This time Westby up on the stop. It looks like Evenstead with the tackle. He's playing on that left end spot. Maybe 1 yard gain for Nick. Brings him up to 70 yards on my unofficial stats.
Just under 5.5 minutes to go. It's getting down there, Dave. Getting down to crunch time here. Westby clinging to a 16-14 lead.
Tell you what I miss, Dan, now is when you get up on Saturday morning, you used to open up the newspaper and look at all the box scores. You just don't see that anymore, right? See what all the area teams did. I just love that part of the weekend. 5-minute mark. Fake pitch outside, spin to the inside, and Westby's right there trying to strip that ball out. Now comes the whistle. And Viroqua's probably saying, can you blow that a little quicker?
Right.
Burkhardt, loss of 2. Or Pratt, loss of 2. Now 3rd and long. They've got a whale of a kicker, but I don't think you're thinking 47 yards. That's where it sits right now. Get about 15.
No, I don't think they are, but I sure would like to see it. I think that'd be pretty neat.
I think 15 yards will have him in range the way he kicks. They're going to pitch it, keep that clock running, cut up to the inside. Oh, nice tackle from the backside. And that is 62 in Nate Friedland. Boy, he closed that out. No gain of what looked like maybe a good 6 or 7. They shut him right down. Now it's 4th and long.
That is surprising they didn't go to the air there. Well, the ball's going to be placed on the near side hash mark here, just inside the 30-yard line.
Hoyam, the big receiver, is on the sideline. And they'll have receivers both wide to both sides, 2 guys in slots.
4th and very long here.
Casey Wilbur.
Oh,
he's got it. He's still on his feet. He's going to go. Nope. Cuts to the inside, looking for a pickup on 1 block. He's got the block, and drug down from the back side.
Nice job by Wilbur to maintain possession of that football. 4th down. Kind of the rule is you don't intercept that. Maybe sometimes just knock it down. It should be your ball anyway. I was afraid that Viroqua receiver was going to take it right back from him. When he got kind of hung up there. But
that's what I was wondering.
What a great job by Wilbur there to hold on to that and then take off, and he got 30 yards out of that.
McDowell took a shot too and sat there for a while. Then Ryan Berkland came over and hoisted him up.
Yeah, tough break for the Blackhawks there.
The defense for the Norsemen coming up big again. Wilbur's having a great season so far. He's made some things happen, and now he's coming off. Threw that helmet off right away. He was looking for some water. Grady Evenstead, he's kind of down on the turf now too. 1st and 10. Torkelson up under center, turns, hands off. Geyer dashing through, takes it for 6. 2nd and 4.
All right, Westby would like nothing more than to pound the ground on the ball and run this clock out right now, I think. They've seen the leg of the kicker for Viroqua. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't just as soon not give him the ball back here.
And I think you got backs like Barstead and you have Brown. You can do that. Barstead's been really effective tonight.
He has. He's had a fantastic football game. I don't know what his stat line is, but he's had some really tough runs. And more yards than he should have, that's for sure.
So 2nd and 4. I think everybody and their mother's thinking a run right here to keep this clock rolling.
Viroqua has a 10 on the line of scrimmage.
Here goes Barstead, slams his body up into there, and he's got a first
close.
down.
He does have it, yeah.
He'll give him 5. Swim with the tackle. So the ball's sitting on the 35. We're approaching the 2-minute mark remaining in this game. Again, the Norse up 16-14, but they've got some guys banged up, don't they? Now Evenstead limping. You have Friedland down there on the bench getting attention. Here goes Geyer. He's taken down after maybe 1.
Another Westby player looks slow to get up here.
That's Brown again. Well, last time they carried him off, he turned around and ran right back on, so they must have that, what's that, the Karate Kid thing when they slap the hands.
That could be,
it, right?
That could be, yep.
Yeah, that leg, he's been toughing it out all night long, and you don't want to miss a rivalry game. 1:59, they're saying, left in this game.
I don't know if Viroqua called a timeout there or if Westby was forced to take a timeout due to the injury. How does that work? Can you be forced to take a timeout with an injured player in the high school level?
I don't know, but it would make sense.
Under 2 minutes? Yeah, if that's the case, I believe that's Westby's final timeout. But I had that wrong last half, too. I thought Viroqua had a timeout left on that last play when he didn't get out of bounds. And
well, I think in Viroqua,
apparently they
probably want to stop the clock here too, anyway.
Yeah, I believe in this half, Viroqua does have all 3 of theirs left, so I think they got opportunities to stop the clock.
And they did take that timeout the way it looks.
Viroqua did?
They're down to 2. Westby maintains their 1.
Fair enough.
Now the deep eye behind Torkelson.
Oh,
and what a play on the edge. That's number 5, and Solomon Murdoch, as he came in and just clipped down Stackstone. Well, she has to maybe disguise that play a little bit more.
Yeah, that was a big boy tackle right there. It didn't kind of ran past it, but he got his arm out there and had the strength to knock Stockstone off balance. It's just easy to do.
Right, just big paws out there, swiping and got a leg. 1:42 as the clock is stopped again by Viroqua. Well, this game, I think we came into it thinking it's going to be everything it's turned out to be. But it's been more of a slugfest with just the big plays have come in just a variety of different ways, haven't they?
Yeah, not plays you see every day.
Right.
You don't see at any level. Well, Grady Evenstead looked like Clay Matthews years ago, and he ripped the ball out of Adrian Peterson's hand and took off down the sideline and scored a touchdown.
Big crowd here tonight. Of course, a short travel for Viroqua to come here, and there's a lot of red, black, and orange here tonight.
Yeah, it's one of the neater environments I've witnessed here at this field.
Well, it's good to see Morgan McClurg up and walking around. She was being attended to early in the first half. I don't know if the warmth or something happened, but she was sitting down and she had some attention around her, and now she's back up and smiling. One of the managers down there, her and Elsa Swigum. Here comes Saxon trying to get to the edge the other way now. And gain maybe 2.
Whistle's blowing. Somebody's going to take a timeout here, it looks like.
1:45 left now. Now it's 4th and 10.
4th and 10, and I believe Viroqua took their last timeout. Well, Viroqua needs to stop. How much time's left, Dave? I can't.
1:45.
1:45. So
plenty of time.
If they get the stop here, they'll figure they'll get the ball back just over a minute left after a punt, if they punt.
Yeah,
which I was assuming they would. I don't know. I guess.
Yeah, I think I'd be too thinking about pinning them deep.
I would make them earn as many yards as you can, but that depends on this play. You know, 4th and 2. Or no, it is 4th down.
4th and 10.
4th and 10. So yeah, I'm assuming they'll punt here, but
the offense is going back out there though.
Well, you certainly don't want to throw it here, do you, Dave?
It's risky. It'd be very risky.
Wow, this is
a big play right here.
Very big play.
See what Westby has.
First down, the game's over.
1:45 left. Westby up by 2, 16-14. 4th and 10. Torkelson, straight drop. He's going to look to the corner, throw it. It's a wobbler.
Oh, he got it.
That defender right there, he just never turned around on the. He could have picked it off. But as it is.
Boy, picked it off, knocked it down, whatever. That's pretty much going to do it.
Yeah, you want to knock it down, that's for sure.
But boy, that is a risk right there. Boy, an incomplete pass, that clock stops. And
Griffin Nelson with the catch.
You just gifted Viroqua 40 seconds.
Absolutely.
You know, and so. But I tell you what, Coach Hulse has all the confidence in the world in his young quarterback there, and boy, that was a great throw. A great throw.
You know, they're gonna have. I can see a lot of good things here next couple of years from this team. A lot of young guys right now playing some good football at the varsity level. And he's going to kneel it down with no timeouts left for Viroqua. That's going to be it.
One more knee and this one's over, huh, Dave?
Viroqua fans, they're chanting volleyball because they won last night, and I don't think a Westby person even paid any attention to that. Homecoming is, you know, it's all about the football game. Always has been. I appreciate all the things they do for all the sports and what they do, but it's always about the big game, isn't it? So kneel down, that should do it. As Westby, tell you what, in Viroqua.
What a game.
Everything we expected.
What a game. That was a lot of fun.
Great matchup. And Westby, they should carry Evenstead off the field. Right now he's going to be on crutches. They should carry that young man. As not only did he make that huge touchdown play in the strip, but then he made a couple other plays right after that.
Oh yeah, he had a very good second half for Mr. Evenstead.
So as it is, it's Viroqua 14, Westby 16 on this homecoming night. And Westby again traveling to Arcadia next Friday. Dan and I will be back the next Friday as Aquinas comes to town. Aquinas again put another season together.
Yep, that'll be a good football game. Joe, I'll run through a few more of those sponsors. We got the VFW of Viroqua. No one does more for veterans than the VFW and the Viroqua Booster Club, along with Viroqua Dental Center and Dr. Leanne Klum. And Varsity Funeral Home, serving the surrounding communities for many years. Westby Co-op Creamery. The Westby Co-op Credit Union, 9 facilities in western, central, and southwestern Wisconsin. And this production has been brought to you by Western Wisconsin Video Productions. Mr. Ken Manning running that wonderful, wonderful service and business for sports fans in the area.
Yeah, that's for sure. He's going to be down at the Colt, where you're going to be tomorrow. Horse and Colt?
Oh, I suppose he'll do that parade, huh?
He'll be down there for that. Well, Torkelson threw the air 128. His counterpart, Benson McDowell, 98. Pratt finished with 110. Elicious, 70. And Westby had 3 guys. The running game wasn't as prominent as it has been coming in, but they had 4 guys, actually, all up over between 30 and 40 yards. So just did enough. The passing game did enough. And, again, the big defensive plays by Westby, especially that fun 81-yarder from Brady Evenstead.
Yeah,
Again,
heck of a
that's
play.
a homecoming memory for years. And
Yes,
years
it
to
is.
come, right. All right, well, this is Dave Gluck with Dan Grass. Glad to bring you this ball game. And Westby fans and students, celebrate the rest of this homecoming weekend. Keep safe, have fun.